Hi there, let's take a look at FET. To see where the price goes next, we'll cover the weekly Wyckoff structure, map out the short-term trend, so you know exactly how market momentum is shifting right now. From a Wyckoff perspective, FET, Artificial Intelligence Alliance, is currently in the testing stage of the accumulation cycle. The next stage we're waiting to show up is the sign of strength. Typically, during an accumulation cycle, at the mid-late stage, the sign of strength will show up. How can we tell? We look at the volume. It's usually higher than average and sustained for a couple of weeks, right? Depending on how quickly the cycle evolves, okay? So one more thing, it goes back to challenge where the automatic rarely set the trading range top of the accumulation cycle. So three things together: higher than average, sustained volume, price going back to challenge the automatic rally key level. In this case, it's somewhere between the light blue key level of 85 cents to 92 cents, the blue key level. Best if it can test the $1 or 0.999 over here, the purple line. One example we can see is this. Back in 2022, after the selling climate period, the panic over stage, the price didn't drop like really much. It stopped right above the red line, that's 5 cents. Okay, and then it's got the automatic rally. Dip back to subsequent tests, and then sign of strength with a little bit of pullback or back up. Okay, last point of support. Then the price shift to the next distribution cycle. That's the sign of strength we are talking about. Now, we talked about this setup. How about the key levels? The range that FET has been trading is from 2025 December all the way till now. The range top, 0.268, the green line over here, the orange line, 0.112. So you see it has been bouncing between these two levels. It went out a slight bit. The boost was able to manage to push it outside, but the price immediately returned to the zone just the week after. So that's the base case for now, right? Unless these lines are being broken one more time. So if we look at what happened back in the last accumulation cycle, we see that was the lowest range between the orange and the red. And the top over here was, pretty impressive, but still it dropped back by almost 50% to accumulate right between the current level we just talked about. Now, daily chart, the short-term trend, it is still lingering along the falling channel ceiling. Okay, this channel has started after the October tariff announcement event last year. That has not stopped. It briefly went outside of the ceiling for about a week, and then since beginning of June, it has returned to the current level. So what's the importance over here? If it still cannot manage to push outside of the ceiling, which we have marked some dates over here, it is going to continue with this downtrend breaking these short-term levels before it tests the key levels. So the current support in the daily time frame is 13 cents 50 or 13 cents 60. So this line over here. And the immediate resistance is 16 cents 50. So these two lines are what governing the short-term trend. You see since July 8th, the price has been traveling between these two lines. And when we look at this, you see this triangle, right? This gap or this wedge over here. It is pointing towards somewhere around 11th of September. What does it mean? When the price continues to trade above this yellow dash line, but below this channel ceiling, it is going to be squeezed towards these triangle. And then there's something we call the two C's decision point. The bulls and bears will have to fight to give the market an answer. The first C is continuation with the trend, meaning it is going to break this resistance. The second C is change. It is going to break the channel ceiling and change to either a sideways trend, continue with what it has been doing, or go challenge this resistance and eventually the key level above, for this case of FET. All right, so from now till about 5 weeks, roughly 5 weeks time, we will see a decision point. So right over here, this is a short-term reference as well. If we look at the February 5th and 6th, if you look across a lot of crypto charts, that's a very prominent candle on both days, 5th and 6th, and higher than average volume as well. So it is currently trading below this line. So you see, just yesterday, the bulls were trying to push the price above that line, and then they got pushed back hammer hard. You see this wick from above. Now it is gapping between these two lines. But as I said, the bigger picture is still this. Just a very short term, if you're like trading in this kind of very short term window, you may have to look at the smaller window over here, or the smaller range. And that gives us an additional date that's sooner than September 11th. Here, that's pointing towards 26th of August. So near the end of the month, there is an additional point or decision point that the bulls and bears can battle around to confirm whether it is going to go outside of this trend or it is going to continue towards the mid-September date. All right, put into the comment whether you think it's a continuation of trend or is it going to be a change of trend by the time we get closer to the end of the month. See you in the next video, but you can get access to these videos 2 days earlier being a channel member. So grab the opportunity. Thank you.